You have heard the advice. It is everywhere. It comes from graduation speakers, life coaches, people who look happy on social media. The advice is this: follow your passion. This simple phrase is presented as a universal key to a happy and successful life. It suggests that if you just find the one thing you love most and do it for a living, money, happiness will magically appear. You will wake up every day excited to work. It will never feel like a chore. This is a wonderful story. It is also one of the biggest and most dangerous lies about your career and finances. The reality of work and money is far less romantic. Passion is an emotion. It is powerful. But it is not a business plan. Emotions are fickle. They come and go. The most immediate and obvious risk of following your passion blindly is financial ruin. Imagine you love painting watercolors of squirrels. It brings you immense joy. One day you quit your stable, if unexciting, accounting job to become a full-time squirrel artist. You have a little bit of savings, and you trust passion to carry you through. The first month is exciting. You paint all day, but you only sell 2 small paintings for $50 each. Meanwhile, your rent, your car payment, your student loans, and your groceries add up to $3,000. Suddenly, joy is replaced by a gnawing anxiety. The blank canvas no longer looks like an opportunity. It looks like a threat. Every brushstroke is now burdened with the desperate need to make money. This pressure is not a creative catalyst. It is a creativity killer. When survival is at stake, your brain narrows to immediate threats. This is not where your best work is born. Financial pressure creates a vicious cycle. Your work suffers, sales stall, stress increases. The dream becomes a nightmare of debt and disappointment. A steady income, even from a job you do not love, is a safety net. It gives you psychological breathing room. Quitting without a plan is a high-stakes gamble. You're betting your well-being on a lottery ticket. There's a huge difference between loving an activity and being good enough for someone to pay you. This is the passion skill gap. You might be passionate about singing, but if you sing off-key, no one buys tickets. You may love writing, but poor grammar and boring stories don't earn book deals. Passion motivates practice, but it can't replace thousands of hours of deliberate practice. The world doesn't pay for your passion. It pays for the value you provide. Value comes from skill. A skilled carpenter builds a table people will pay for. A skilled programmer solves problems. A skilled marketer attracts customers. People pay for results, not for how you feel doing the work. Believing passion alone makes you valuable is self-centered thinking. Turning passion into a business needs different skills. Inventory, negotiation, websites, marketing, bookkeeping. These are tedious and unglamorous, but essential. This is why a system beats a goal. 1 hour daily on lighting and composition, 1 hour on marketing, concrete and effective. You build skills that make you valuable. Passion can start you, but systems get you paid. Let's say you have passion and skill. You're world-class at miniature ships and bottles. There's just one problem. Almost nobody pays a living wage for them. The market is tiny. You can be the best, but without demand, there's no income. That's a market mismatch. Many passions are wonderful hobbies but terrible business models. Don't confuse a hobby with a career. Use a solid career to fund your hobby. Test alignment by asking, what problem does this solve? And will people pay to solve it? One irony, monetizing joy can destroy it. As a hobby, you create on your terms. As a job, you answer to clients, deadlines, and reviews. You must create when uninspired because the bills are due. The joy turns into obligation and burnout. I've seen it. Chefs, designers, artists monetize joy, lose joy. Keep a part of your passion just for you, not for sale. Earn from applied skills. Preserve the original source of joy privately. Aim for a sustainable life. Protect your mental and emotional resources. Passion is the fuel, not the engine. The engine is your system. Combine marketable skills, market understanding, and risk management. Stop waiting for magic. Build a system that reliably produces results. If follow your passion is bad advice, what should you do instead? Stop hunting a magical passion. Build a personal system you control. You can't control fame. You can control practice and process. Your system should build skills, spot opportunities, and generate income. First, prioritize income. Secure a tolerable job that pays the bills. This removes desperation. Second, become a learning machine. Replace passive entertainment with active skills. Stack complementary skills. You don't need to be the best. Be top 25% in 2 or 3. Final, run small, low-risk experiments. Don't quit. Test the market on weekends. Gather data. See what people respond to and what they'll pay for. Most experiments fail. That's part of the system. Each failure is a lesson. Create small products. Your first goal is simple. Make your first dollar online. Sell a $5 ebook. Get one $50 client. It's not about money, it's proof of concept. Track everything. Who bought, what sold, and why, then refine. If income grows reliably and meaningfully against your salary, only then consider reducing hours. Slow, methodical steps minimize risk and maximize sustainability. Adopt a time-splitting strategy. 70-20-10. 70% for your primary income, your stable foundation. 20% for deliberate skill building, an investment in your future self. 10% for exploration. Test new ideas, try weird things, see what sticks. Master low-cost testing. Polls, posts, simple landing pages. Fail cheap, fail fast. Build your network by providing value. Help people. Share what you learn. Consistent generosity builds reputation, community, and your first customers. Be objective. Treat ideas like hypotheses. Track your numbers and find the truth. If it's not working, have the discipline to kill it and move on. The biggest lie is that passion can replace a system. It can't. The smarter path: secure income, stack skills, run low-risk market experiments. Treat failures as data. Analyze what works and double down. Over time, you'll find the intersection of skills, interests, and market demand. Passion can emerge from progress. Fulfillment often follows momentum and mastery. So, forget the fairy tale. Start building your system today. Secure your income. Learn a new skill. Launch a tiny experiment this weekend. If this helped, like, share, and comment one skill you'll learn, then subscribe for more.